This is your host, Raspel, and welcome back to Spyro the Dragon on the Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy on the PlayStation 4. On the last episode, we completed the rest of the Beast Makers, and we're going to be moving on to the Dreamweavers. And I can't be happy enough to get out of this place because I don't want to remember treetops ever again. That being said, I just thoroughly enjoy the Dreamweavers world. It's just like the Magic Crafters. I don't know if I said it like the Magic Crafters, but the Magic Crafters had that kind of, whimsical vibe. The Dreamweavers has an even better whimsical vibe because the whole thing is clearly floating islands that are just awesome to explore. With just magic around the corner. It's good. It's good. I'm telling you, as a kid seeing these concepts for the first time, like wacky characters, like mushrooms. I love I love portobellos. Well, okay, those aren't portobellos, but I love frying portobellos. And yeah, there's this guy later in the stage who's got this like size cannon over there. And if he shoots one of those metal dudes, they become invincible. Or really, if they're big, he makes them vulnerable to be hit. Like that. And if I get hit by it, I don't take any damage. I wonder, can I get him to shoot these guys? Or am I going to have to shoot these guys? Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot those guys. And I think this is where the boss is located. Yeah, there's the boss. Jacques. Can I already go to the...
Well done, Spyro.
Yeah, I can already go to the final stage.
Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
No, we're not going to the what is it, the Nork Nexus or Nasty's Nexus or something like that. We're going to explore this hub world just a bit, do the flight stage, and one other world. I'm not sure which one yet.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
Okay. I'm still waiting for these dragons to tell me what jobs they actually do. Like, you'd think that we could see the Beast Makers magically crafting animals together to create some weird chimeras or something like that. Just something, but nah, we got instead just a swamp. And also the Dreamweavers, we don't see any like ability to control sleep or anything like that. It's in fact more magical than the Magic Crafters world. The only thing the Magic Crafters world has is oh, what is it? I'm just drawing a blank right now. Oh yeah, the mages. But even then, you can, like... This place... Yeah, look at this. If that's not magic, I don't know what is.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Okay, so I was there. That guy's big, so I can't kill him. Yet. That's what my magical cannon... Oh, there was treasure over there. I saw that. I saw you. Now I'm able to kill you. Look at Spyro getting creative with his murders. And in fact, this is where I was mentioning the no skydiving thing. This is where they should have said it because, ow. Yeah, it hurts them a lot more than it hurts me. Oh yeah, these guys are invincible. I'm pretty sure that dragon in that container is going to tell me that they're invincible.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
I couldn't hear the dragon. I was a bit distracted there. But yeah, they get this clock thing, and then once it's all up, they turn back to normal. So yeah, they control platforms while they're knocked out. So let's see, the flight level should be right around where those guys are, actually. I remember it being in the back section. Oh wow, are we not close to being done with this level? We need to have most of the treasure by now, don't we? 'Cause that's Lofty Castle. This place is a lot bigger than I remember it. And then over here. Ah, here's Crystal Flight. Oh, Icy Flight. Crystal. Which one was Crystal Flight? Was there a Crystal Flight? I absolutely want to say there was. Regardless, it's another flight stage. It's the last flight. Well, it's kind of... Yes, it is the last flight stage. There is another stage where you're allowed to fly around a lot, but this is the last actual flight stage. And I am trying my hardest to remember how I'm supposed to be doing this. Because, as you all know, I'm pretty bad at these. But I am just good enough to not fail, which is a bonus. Okay. Bam. 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 Grab you. Oh, got it. Oh, just barely. Come on. Come on, Spyro. Come on, Spyro. Got that too. Really could have timed this better, though. Now I should go against the train. And how many are in each section? Oh, this is going to be cutting it close, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be cutting it so close. Especially if that happens. No! No! Oh, I'm so screwed. Ah, oh, darn it. Oh, this run is going so much better. I'm enjoying this run a lot more. Please don't mess it up, me. Like, you got 23 seconds to kill 5 enemies. More if you count the extra time. Wow, just a quick change up in strategy, making a left turn instead of a right turn in one area, and bam, done. That took barely any time at all. Okay, let's hit another level then, shall we? I should be near the highest point so I can fly to the beginning and do this, do what the game says the starting area should be. And that would be... No, that's the balloonist. And Lofty Castle's right here. We'll do this. I remember it being kind of a pain in the butt, but really interesting. Something about possessed knights. So cool. Just so cool. But that possessed knights. And I know, like, that's such a common thing in games nowadays. Like, oh no, a possessed suit of armor. It's been there, seen that. But when I was like 6... Boom. Actually, no. What year did Spyro come out? Oh man, I keep forgetting what year Spyro came out in. I was either 4 or 6. One of those. Or possibly 5. Oh, no. It's Haunted... It's... What's this level called? Lofty Castle. It's Haunted Towers. That's the possessed armor. This has hilarious skydiving Norks. And whatever the heck these things are, they're like pudgy griffins. Pudgy pelican griffins. Heck, they look more like anything from the Beastmaker's world. Do not feed. Yeah, the whole point is to free these fairies. Oh no. And then those guys just plummet to their death. Oh, it's so cruel and so great. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them, but there's more over there. So why don't we fly that way? Oh, I can't fly that. I can't make that jump. Mudada.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Okay, that's a bit creepy. Mostly that he has a doll of a human. And that implies that there's humans in Spyro's world. Not sure how I feel about that. Or does it? I mean, we don't have dragons in our world, but people still make, like, dolls of dragons, so... My brain hurts trying to process that. And that's all of them. Almost missed you guys. And that just put me back on the platform where I was. But you have to go down there to get some treasure. Need to find that key. At some point. Over there has a dragon, so we'll go there first. I just saw the devil's face when it dies. It goes cross-eyed. Oh, game, you have such nice comical slapstick violence. I'll grab you as soon as I'm done grabbing the fairy over here. I do need to be careful then because these dragons are also checkpoints. I shouldn't skip them. I should do them immediately.
thank you for releasing me.
Man, I keep forgetting that some of them are just still thank you for releasing me. I do prefer when they have new stuff to say if that was all they said before. They can still include the line, just add some new flavor on top of that. Just a little bit extra. I guess it's just me who wants like more content. Here's the thing. This game is great. I will always praise it. It's just dang good fun. Not every game needs to be the hardest game to ever exist. So sometimes all you want is a nice, easy game. However, I do want some content in my games that I wasn't expecting before. Like, I saw that they added the cheat codes for Spyro to have all of his old skins again. I'm not sure what that was. Like, I don't know any of those cheats. But that's cool that they added that much. But I was also that person who was like, okay, but are there any new color skins? Like a gold Spyro? A platinum Spyro? Just like that little extra mile. That this game does enough though. I'm just greedy in that regard. But I don't really feel too bad about it that I'm that greedy, because if someone wants more content from your game and it comes from a good place, like, I'm not complaining that it doesn't have enough content. I just want more content. That means you made a good game and someone just wants, you know, more. So, back to the start. I didn't get the key. Shoot. Where is that sucker? Actually, I skipped like half of the level, it seems. Yeah, if I took a left instead of a right. Whoops. Luckily, no touch damage. That surprised me. Ooh, that looks tricky. Let me just check this out first. Yeah, that would have just been a little thing. Probably gonna have to get like, what, ride down and shoot them all on the way? Yeah. Got all three. Even took down those brutes while I was at it. Please be key. Key!
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
Okay, so... oh, more supercharges. And jump. I failed. Okay, made it that time. Ooh, that was a big chest. Speaking of chests, though. Ooh, another good one. Is that all of them? Yes. Man, this level is just a good time. It didn't take too long to complete. It was inventive. It's wide enough. It had those silly enemies. I'm also, like, I guess one of the bigger things I like it more than the Beastmaker's world is just because I prefer brighter areas in games. Like, I always prefer a brighter aesthetic if you can make one, because it's just more eye-popping and beautiful. We have enough time for one more level. Let's just hope I don't mess up too badly. Let's try to avoid haunted towers as the next world, though. Because I know that one has a tricky supercharged section that will mess me up, and I want some extra time for that one. Dark Passage. Okay. Yeah, let's do this for the finale. Of course, I was just like, oh man, I prefer bright, colorful levels, even still in Spyro. This area is going to be a lot more bright and colorful than a lot of other games with their dark passages. And if this is the level I think it was, this is, like, you should have seen me and my brother back when we were young. Like, going into this level, if this is the one where, like, fools are turning animals into... Yeah, the big variation. Oh, it's so cool. When me and my brother check this out for the first time, though, I mean, we weren't... Remember, we didn't have a memory card back in the day, so we weren't sure of anything going on. So, like, we didn't visit this world for a long time. And then when we finally got here, this was like the first world we went to. And we were just like, whoa, it's so cool. Except my voice didn't sound as good.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
You gotta wonder what would happen if they, if the fools, like, messed up those, devils as well. Turn them into little chihuahua. Look at the derpy chihuahua. I wonder what they're even holding. Oh, face plant. Because the fools only affect those, like, really small animals. They don't affect the devils whatsoever.
Thank you for releasing me.
No problem. Oh, I gotta see his face plant again. Oh, it's the best thing. It's just the best thing. I think that will be my favorite enemy death in this whole trilogy now. Oh no. Blast you. There should still be a lot more to this level. It's one of those where you reach the ending and you're not even halfway done.
You know, I think
Look at
you
his
just might be the
slippers.
dragon to defeat Nasty Nork. That's me, all right.
Okay, so that's over there. I need a cannon or a rocket. Where's a rocket? There's a fool that way. Rocket's there, so I have to... Where do I glide? Ooh. I never went down there. Let's explore what's in this small room. Seems the other half of the level. And no fool to enhance those tiny turtles. Look at this. Look at these aesthetics. They're just, oh, rocks floating in space. I'm surprised we can get away with such animal violence. Then again, it's animals beating up other animals. So the same should be said about my enemies hurting me. Ah, didn't see it. Butterfly me, please. Oh, dang, they still shoot fireballs? I thought they were harmless at this point. Good to know. Good to know.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Man, Spyro's talking up the big game, but honestly, Nasty Nork doesn't stand a chance. He's probably one of the least intimidating bosses. I am glad that they do improve the difficulty of the bosses as games go on, to the point where they're a little bit, like, crazy at times. And after all that, okay, no. I still got that. Oh, I see over there.
Thank you for releasing me.
What's your story, man? You're some weird mystical jester man. We were just talking about how we need to flame the fools, and now all of a sudden, like, that dragon is dressed as a fool? Should I flame him? So much treasure. I do hope this will be it. This will be it. That will be perfect. And 1 gem. 1. Where? Ah, there it is. In the corner. Got it. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode of Spyro. Next time, yeah, we're probably just going to be wrapping up the Dreamweaver's world. We have the Haunted Towers. I believe one other world, or is this the 4th one? Actually, this is the 4th world. We only have the Haunted Towers and Jacques to go. Then we're going to be entering Nasty's Nexus, which, yeah, we're getting very close to the end of the game. So until then, guys, this has been your host, Rosfell, hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.